What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. We have football today. So we'll be actually talking about some of the actual preseason games that actually took place. Give our little two pieces on how we feel that's going to affect some of the fantasy leagues, player wise. We're also going to we're going to double dip. We're going to take an actual talk about the AFC East and West. And based off ESPN Fantasy Focus, we're going to discuss some of the actual players they feel as though it's going to make a difference in the Fantasy Football League this season. ESPN had a list, and you know what? I decided to make my own list as well. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, and enjoy that fantasy show. And here we go. Welcome to that fantasy show. I'm your host, Ciozi, aka the Prime One, the Commish, and anything pertaining to fantasy football that makes you above anybody else. So we do thank you for actually attending the show. If you like us, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. Don't forget to look us up on Facebook and actually hit up that like button as well. The more likes we get, the more we can actually have other platforms. Right now, we're on YouTube, Spotify, and iHeart. Hopefully, we'll be able to actually get more views on Facebook and Instagram as well. Right now, we don't have the OG in. He might be here later on, but we got to bring, how we got to bring in Bruce, So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Bruce Wayne.
I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, aka Bruce Wayne, aka the Loudmouth, aka the reigning, defending fantasy champ. There he is.
I'm only going to have this belt out the next couple of weeks. As soon as the season starts, I'll put it away.
Use a damn. You still gonna have it on even when you.
Oh no, I'll put it away for the season. Once we actually get started, I'll put it away. I got another one to win.
So you trying to be like so let me guess, you're trying to be like your wife.
No, she tried. I mean, I won 2 of them for her already, so we don't need to get into that.
So you want to be like your wife?
You need to stop bringing that shit up because she's looking at me mean right now.
That is so cute. You want to be like your wife? That's not bad. You want to be a winner like your wife? That's so cute.
You are correct. I have always wanted to be a short little Asian woman.
I'm surprised I see nothing get flowed at you yet.
You need to stop running your damn mouth because you're gonna get me in trouble. Goddammit.
Hey, look, I'm not saying nothing against
you. I was racist for you.
It's short little Asian women are usually racist.
No, you are. I've met you.
See, that's what's getting you in trouble.
No, she said it herself.
That's what's getting you in trouble. Wanting to make the comeback. You just let her win.
No.
That's the problem. Even your boy Ralphie May. Rest in peace.
Yeah, happy not right. I understand that. Everything else, yes. If there's competition, no, I'm not letting her win.
He never does. Why do you think I win a Top Golf?
We're not going to talk about that. Just because you cheat your way to W's and fucking Top Golf.
I don't have to cheat.
You hit the shortest goddamn shot you can just to get points. You don't go for that.
I hit it where I can hit it, and I know it's going to get me some points. You know how the game is played, so don't play them.
You aim for the back fucking fence.
How often do you get?
Almost every time. Gets back here, it just goes around the fucking sides.
Oh, this was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
anyway,
football is back, but we definitely need to get to some news and notes.
Thank God. Baseball is so fucking boring.
Except for Little League.
Little League I'm down with, but regular MLB boring as shit.
Well, ain't nobody tell you to watch the big ones. Just go to the Clipper games. That's all you need.
The only Clipper games I go to are the Dapper Dog nights. And I am not focusing on the game. I am focusing on eating hot dogs.
Dude, that's why I like doing the bowling league. So instead of being those little squinchy seats with everybody else, we're in the suite. We're looking over everybody. We get the nice view of the city, and we get free food.
Can't beat that.
You can't. But let's kind of get into the actual. Let's kind of get into our news and notes. Now I did hear, based off Adam Shepard, there might be some potential suspensions for Puka Nacua and Josh Jacobs.
Damn.
So Nacua is a possible to where he might miss the actual game against the 49ers in Australia. So I'm assuming that's that. I think that's the opening game.
Right.
Josh Jacobs, possible multi-game suspensions due to how the NFL is with domestic
domestic violence. Yeah. Why is Puka getting suspended? It's just disorderly conduct, right?
Well, I guess it's based off the things that happened last year at the end of the season, and it's actually just drawn up to here. And then I think another one was what's the wide receiver name for the Chiefs? I want to say it's
Worthy.
No, not
Rashid?
Worthy. Yeah, Rashid. I think he got in trouble for violating his parole. So I think he's going to be suspended a few games. So it's like, man, I'm like, yo, can y'all stay out of trouble at least before the draft season? That is pick you first before you even
before you start doing stupid shit, right?
Before you start going batchy, can you at least can you at least let us draft you first? We didn't want to do it, and all of a sudden we already got to make adjustments with you already being suspended. No.
Right. Like the worst part is, like, even if they give some of the guys suspensions starting the season, like, they're still getting drafted.
Yeah, you're going to draft them, but I'll probably say it helps to know how you draft them. Because remember when Zeke had the buyout, and I think he got suspended for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that was why, and I still wonder why you did that. I understand you getting Zeke, but you knew he had the 4-game suspension, so why get him first instead of getting somebody else, knowing that he was he won't be playing for 4 games. So why not get somebody else now and get Zeke later in the draft? And that's how I'm feeling about these players, like with Puka and Josh Jacobs. Are these players that you would actually draft now? Or are they, I guess that's how I'm looking at it. Is that one of those things?
I would still draft them. Like, I'd still draft them high, even though they're sitting. They're not going to be there later. Like, especially depending on how deep your league is.
Right.
So, I mean, like, if you get, like, I think most of ours are like 8 to 10. So, like, you could wait on people, but like if you're in a deep league where you got 16, 20 people,
like 14, yeah,
you get good number of people in there. Like, you can't let the good players sit hoping that they're going to come back to you, because they're probably not.
So yeah, I do have to let you know that with that first down league, it has been extended to 14. We actually had one more spot, so we actually opened it up. So we
There we go.
so we made it to an even 14. So that's gonna be interesting. Again, with that league, like I said, because ESPN has now taken over pretty much in all things.
I still got to log into my ESPN.
Yeah. So we definitely need people that.
I've already done it. I'm already ready to go. The clock down's counting on me.
Hush.
She said she is ready to be. Sounds like she's ready to be Sippy 3 belts already.
Right, she working on Sippy 3 belts, isn't she?
It sounds like she's ready. She's ready for the title Sippy 3 belts.
She was awful upset at the end of last season, not getting the fucking title in the other league.
I'm sure she has a few colorful words for Bijan Robinson if she were ever to see him in person. I'm sure she has a few colorful words she wants to say to him, and they'll probably be in Laotian, so that way she would have to get fined.
Oh no, it'll be English. She'll let him know.
But yeah, so with that one, like I said, that's gonna be very interesting when it comes to those. Next, Jaden Daniels is now doing the Will Smith. Keep your name out my mouth. I mean, keep my name out of your mouth. All because of a jersey. They didn't retire his jersey. They gave the jersey to the next player. It's smart because you did a cease and desist. So basically, they can't say LSU cannot say anything with your name on it. Now, I kind of like, Jay, why do all that? Especially when you got Joe Burrow, who actually bought them a championship, and his name,
right.
his jersey ain't even retired. So I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, yo, so yeah, that was kind of like, okay, yeah, I don't know about that one.
It's teach your own. What was it? Christ. Oh
no, I know we ain't supposed to keep it. I know we're supposed to not have his name out. We ain't supposed to say his name out of his mouth, but I don't think he's the reason.
Right. No, fucking what was it? Fucking I think it's I want to say New York. Wherever Devontae Adams is. I think it's Devontae Adams. He went in, he wanted his jersey number. He went to the dude that had a rookie that had his number.
When he was with the Raiders, what is it with the Raiders?
17. No, I think I want to say it's with the Jets. I'm probably fucking wrong. But he went and offered
the Jets, yeah.
Yeah, he went and offered $17,000 to the guy, cash. No taxes, cash. Right in a book bag. Let me get 17. Dude said, nope, give me $1 million. And he was like, all right, fine. Went right to ownership and went, hey, I want 17. They took it off dude and gave it to him anyway. What the hell?
Well, that's how you get.
I mean, yeah, because being that type of player, like you have that kind of pull anyway. Like he could have done that off rip and not even went to dude. But he was making a good gesture and offering him something for it. Right, dude was like, nope, give me $1 million. And he was like, all right, fuck you then. He's like, I'll make this happen.
Oh, trying to be nice.
Yeah, that one, it's, oh man. That's one of those you kind of be like, huh.
At that point, because again, being a rookie, like you can get, and it's not like 17 was dude's number in college. It wasn't. Like he can just get another number. Like he's still just starting his career. Right, Adams has been there for a while. Like he's established as that number.
Right. So also, veteran defender Jamal Adams, I guess this actually took place today. He was taken to the locker room on cart with a right knee injury after his game with with the Vikings.
Contact or non-contact?
It was contact. They said his last play was when he let's see. Adams played 11 defensive snaps before going to the sideline. Medical team, his final play was in pass defense on quarterback Jackson Dart's 15-yard touchdown pass to Malachi Fields. So I want to say that I want to say during the play, he was doing the play, and once the play ended, that's when he got smashed.
Ooh.
Well, it's one of those, like, I guess you know how they hear something pop from that end.
Right.
Shit.
Oh, that sounds awful. That's bad.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of these preseason games. First one I want to talk about is the actual Cardinals and Raiders game. So,
okay.
First off, your boy Sid, aka
staring out the ear hole Beck.
Yeah, or A.Day Carson Beck. He didn't look too bad. He didn't. Was able to move them down the field, got a touchdown, easy peasy, Japanesey. Now Jeremiah Love, watching him play, he reminds me of Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
It's like watching him play, I can see, okay, yeah, he's gonna be a Peterson type of player. He's not afraid of the contact. He has the actual. He don't have that Saquon agility, but he hit that spin. He's
bigger. He's bigger. Those movement. Saquon can do the smaller running backs. And again, like I'm saying, small. There's like 6'1", 6'2". But again, when you're out on the field with guys that are 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", and whatnot. Like, yeah, the guys that are 6'2" look short, right? They're all big as shit. Like, it's weird, like, because you see them on TV and they look small, but then you meet them in person and it's like, dude, why are you so big?
Like, why do you look like you should be a tree?
Right. But yeah, Saquon can pull them moves because they're tighter. When you're taller, those gestures become a little more animated. Like, you have to do a little more to get there.
So I'm listening to you, but also I'm trying to get everything together because for some reason I got the cruise stuff mixed with the fantasy stuff, and yeah, so I'm trying to. It's been a crazy week at work.
You sure you don't want to just pay for the Wi-Fi on the cruise and do the show anyway?
I'm probably going to do that anyway.
Oh, okay, good. Because I do not want to be in the number one chair. You do not want me running this bitch, dude. They will throw us all.
I'm going to do that. It will be for my room. So yeah, I've already made that decision. I'm going to go and do that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I enjoy doing this. I want us to be able to continue doing this. You put me in that number one chair, we fucked.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking towards doing that. But yeah, shoot. What Bears and Browns, stepping up teams.
We're doing Raiders Cardinals.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I had anything else. Other than that, Mendoza was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Granted, second string, you're not really playing any all-stars, but to actually see how he actually was able to maintain himself, he didn't like he had any problems. It was one pass, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It was like a thread through the needle. And I mean, it went between two defenders and landed right in dude's chest.
There you go.
I'm like, okay.
Now again, with Mendoza, Mendoza, I hope he's not. I hope he turns out to be a good player, but I feel Mendoza is going to end up being a game manager type deal, like where he's not going to do the things that are going to lose the game for you. He's not going to be the reason.
Yeah, you want that. You want a game manager.
Well, no, again, with it being his rookie year, he might do well. Like, if he ends up being the starter for Vegas, and I don't think he is. I think they are. Aren't they going with fucking Brissett?
No.
Is it Brissett?
No, Captain Kirk Cousins.
Oh, Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Mendoza does get his time, I hope. Like the worst part is, I hope Mendoza does get the time on the bench, kind of the Aaron Rodgers thing, where he sat behind Brett Favre for what, like 4 or 5 years before he actually before Brett left.
I want to say maybe it was 2 or 3.
Was it?
Yeah, I give it.
But he sat behind them and then got to play, and that's like that for at least for quarterbacks, right? With wide receivers and running backs, you probably do need to get them out there as soon as they get into the league, because just wear and tear and just getting beat on is going to wear you down, even in practice. Like your miles aren't as long.
Right.
Because what is it? The average.
The one thing I was I really didn't get a chance to watch or see was how Mike Washington did, and that's the actual running back that they picked up behind Genty. And when they did the combine, he was the number 2 ranked running back because they watched him. Right. They watched Jeremiah Love perform, and he was literally right behind Jeremiah Love in performance. So it was kind of like Love was number 1, he was number 2, close to be tying to be number 1.
Damn.
So we really get a chance to see that. You really can see much of Brock Bowers. Like I said, the only thing I'll probably say that the Raiders are missing, and who knows, they might find something available during the offseason. You just need a playmaking wide receiver. I get it. You got Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers can still get those catches.
But that's tight end. Like you do need that like down the field fucking threat.
Yeah, you need that downfield playmaker.
Right, like a tight end, like they can only go so fucking far.
Now,
before like they are descended upon.
Now, I admit, Trey Tucker was a great. If you had Trey Tucker last year, because I picked him up in fantasy, Trey Tucker kind of helped him out a little. Kind of was the go-to guy. Basically, they didn't have anybody, but Trey Tucker was basically he was that daunting playmaker. Now, can he do that again? That might be interesting. Is he also somebody that you want to instantly grab? No, because again, we don't know how that's going to perform. But I would look at grabbing, penciling in Trey Tucker in case you need somebody on your bench. And then next, I want to get to the Browns and Bears game that took place.
Ooh, do you think Mbuga is worth, or not Mbuga? Marvin Harrison Jr. is worth picking up?
Maserati Marv.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when he played, he didn't do bad.
No, he didn't.
He didn't do bad. I mean, he got a touchdown catch. So I think
they did say though in practices, like he has been like stone hands in practice. But
it's funny that they say that, because I hate quiet as kept. They said the same thing about Jamar Chase. When he started, and that was doing preseason. Now once regular season came through,
throw me the damn ball. Right.
Yeah, I ain't hear nobody saying nothing about him being stone hand. So it could be to where it's preseason. And then once he might be going through the motions and stuff like that. And then once he kind of gets into that mode, all of a sudden he's catching everything. That might be, like I said, that might be Maserati Marv acting up. But that is somebody we definitely want to talk about later on. First, let's talk about the actual Browns and Bears.
Okay. Caleb Williams sucks. All right, move on.
No. I'll probably say for fantasy reasons, I would not grabbing Watson, and if Watson's the starter, I would not knock picking him up in Casey Conceptions as a 1-2 punch. Watching how they played yesterday, I watched how they played today. Conception is going to be a weapon, especially because they actually had him doing the punt returns, and he damn near ran it back. Then on top of that, he made some nice.
Now, here's my question. If you have a wide receiver or a running back, and they're on punt return, kick return, they get one and run it back. I've never had this happen, but do you get points as a receiver for doing something on special teams?
No, not in all, but it does work. But it does give you, if you have that team's defense and special teams. So that defense is the special teams and anything else. So if they block a kick and run it back, if they run back a field goal, a touchdown, a punt,
Right.
punt, yeah, your defense and special teams get that.
But the players themselves won't get anything for getting that touchdown.
No, because they're special. That's all special teams.
Right. I mean, I understand that, but I didn't understand. I didn't understand the way that works. Like, if you had, I understand the way it works for the defense special teams. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you do get like, you got a defensive player. I mean, I guess. Well, then that would work. Yeah. Never mind. I take it all back.
No, I get it because I'm not gonna lie. My first year, I had Darren Sproles, and
Right.
and this was in DJ's league. So when he actually did when it's like the first game, Darren Sproles ran one back and I got points for it, and then he got rid of the points. I'm like, what the hell? He was like, yeah, no, it's only for defense. So in order for you to get those points, you need the defense and special teams. Now you have some leagues that actually do have it to where if the individuals on special teams and they do certain things, they'll get points for it.
Right.
Then that's too much.
Okay. I can understand. Again, Sip had the league that she was in where the kicker got a point for every yard they fucking kicked. Now, again, it was one of those things where they changed the very next week and they were just getting the 3 points for field goals.
Yeah,
one
I'm
for,
trying to figure out how does the kicker have more points than the quarterback. It's like, wait a minute, my quarterback threw for 500 yards, 3 touchdowns, and
he only got 28 fucking points, but this kicker,
my kicker just hit 5 field goals and he got
got like 400 points. What the fuck just happened?
How you get 50 points?
Now, hey, I'm not gonna knock it. That would make a league very, very fucking interesting.
Man, no.
Like, if you were legitimately
people, when you fighting over kickers, I understand that.
Right, and people fighting over a kicker.
You fighting over kickers.
That would be fantastic.
It's like from the league. Yeah, my first pick, I'm gonna get a kicker.
Give me Justin Tucker winning this bitch.
No. Tucker's out.
Oh, Tucker out?
Tucker's gone, bro.
Is he?
And on top of that, he getting in trouble for what Deshaun Watson didn't get in trouble for.
Boo that. Fuck that. Give me Mike Nugent.
No, I'm taking Harrison. I'm taking Buckins. I'm taking Harrison from the
right, give me fucking Prater. Who kicks for the fucking Steelers? Don't pick that guy.
Who kicks for the Browns? I might pick that guy. Shoot.
That's a true statement. I do actually pay attention to. I do pay attention to kickers because the kicker you pick up, you want it on a team that has a decent offense, but not a scoring offense.
Right.
Right, because the kicker you pick up, the kicker you have, you want that team to be kicking field goals, not extra points.
Right. Well, a mixture of both. As long as my thing is, as long as I got a team that's constantly in the red zone, that's what I want.
Right, I can understand it. But if you were constantly getting to the red zone and not putting the ball in, that kicker is getting 20 to 30 points.
Right.
Depending on where they're fucking at.
If I can get a team that's constantly within the red zone or in field goal range, I'm taking that
right.
team. Because I'm either getting a touchdown, I'm either getting points from touchdowns or I'm getting points from field goals. I'm getting something.
Right.
I'm getting something either way. Now,
well, no, you only get one if they put a touchdown in. Right? That's fine. That's whatever. I mean, it's still getting points, but
I'm getting points either way.
Right. But I would much rather them go 3 and out and have to kick a field goal. Right. Again, because 9 times out of 10, whatever kicker you have, you probably don't have a whole lot of those guys on your squad to begin with.
Right.
So you're not worrying about them not getting touchdowns.
Now, I will say
would a kicker, if they run a fake on a field goal and the kicker runs it in, do you get 6 points for that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the kicker throws a touchdown.
Right, yeah, true that.
Throws a touchdown, the kicker runs it in. Yeah, he gets points for that. Now, watching Watson or Sanders, I actually put this out there. before this season's over with, one of them will be traded.
Oh no, I think fucking Watson's just gonna sit.
No,
Like once
he's starting, and like I said, depending on how they do, and I say this again, this is something I'm saying. Yes, I'm talking about the back of my ass, but I honestly feel as though
you are nuts.
Whoever starts, like if the better of the two, well, I'm sorry, I put it this way, the worst of the two, somebody's getting traded to Pittsburgh.
I think if once they pull Watson out, depending on how he does, once they pull Watson out and just give the team to Shador, Watson will just sit the rest of his contract, or until they can fucking release him. Like they're gonna have to pay him regardless.
This is last year. This is
his last year on that contract.
Yeah, this is last year with his contract, and the way he was playing, he's playing like okay. He took some time off. He studied. He paid attention to the playbook. He didn't look dumb.
Well, no, yeah. If it's the last year in the contract, yeah, he's going to try and bowl his ass out.
Right.
Because if he does end up getting traded or he leaves in free agency, right, he wants somebody to pick him up.
Right. Like I said, he didn't have that goofy duck yuck look on his face when he was in that offense. He was running that offense.
Now, here's my other question. Is a team going to take a flyer on Deshaun? Because like if he does well, the Browns will fuck up and re-sign him to another fully a $400 million contract. Motherfucker, they are screwing up the entire goddamn financial status of the fucking NFL.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know what they would do. Because again,
right,
you got Deshaun Watson. You also got Shador Sanders, and you also have Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah.
Now, the thing is,
I think Dylan Gabriel is going to end up being a practice squad guy all over the goddamn league. Like I think teams will end up picking him up, but I don't.
He's good. Like I said, watching the game today, there was granted he threw an interception, but so did Shador. So it's kind of like they're still the same thing. Now,
right.
Like I said, somebody's going to get traded out of those three quarterbacks.
What if it's Gil? Or what if it's fucking Gabriel? What if it's Gabriel? They keep Shador and fucking Watson and just trade Gabriel out.
That's a tragedy.
But again, the Browns are probably going to end up going fucking like 6-11, maybe. I know you said they're going to win the division. Right, you're out of your damn mind.
I said them win. They have I have a thing that they might win the division. I'm sure everybody looking at me like, look, I'm not I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl, but based on that division, they could.
No, the Steelers are going to end up like ass backwards their way into winning the division and probably get put out in the first round.
We'll see how that turns out.
That's been the Steelers' MO the last few years.
Next, we got Bill.
I'm just worried about with that. I'm more worried for the fucking Bengals because if they don't get their shit together, fucking Burrow and Chase are both gone.
Well, we'll see about that. Next, we got the next game was the Bills. I looked at it was the Bills and Panthers.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. DJ Moore was what they needed.
In Buffalo,
in Buffalo. They finally have their go-to wide receiver again. Granted, it's preseason.
Well, they tried that with Stephon Diggs and it just didn't work out.
No, it worked with Stephon Diggs, but Stephon Diggs left.
Right.
So it was kind of like, well, what's going to happen? And we see what happened when, like I said, it nothing really hurt Josh Allen. It didn't hurt him at all. It's just basically you didn't have that go-to wide receiver. You had it a little bit with Amari Cooper, and Cooper really wasn't doing a thing. And then you picked up Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman wasn't really, y'all kind of threw him under the bus. And so it's kind of like, okay, now you have DJ Moore. So I can see a solid go-to. Now, I will say this. The way DJ Moore is, I would not be surprised if Keon Coleman was able to was pretty much getting some bites as well, because I kind of seen that as well. Because you also had DJ Moore still getting his yards, and then on top of that, you had Keon Coleman catching the like being that secondary guy. So I can see him being a solid number 2 for that actual team, and that'd be somebody to look at if you're like in dire need of a like a bench. I was gonna say look at him as a bench or replacement over buy.
Right.
Because he's going to give you at least, I would say he's going to at least provide at least average maybe 10, maybe 9
Right.
10 points a game.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, though, with the way it is, I'm pretty sure with at least with the Bills this year, Kincaid is going to end up being a point vulture and sucking up a lot of touchdowns during.
Like I said, between Kincaid and Coleman, those might be your point vultures.
Oh, who? Kincaid and Coleman, yeah.
Coleman, they might be the point vultures.
Like if they get down to the 35, it's going to be Kincaid all day. Again, it's that tight end. Go down there and just rebound. Post up at the goal line, like just inside the fucking end zone, and just fucking throw your hand up.
Right. You got the same thing with Coleman because, again, once you realize the type of player Kincaid is, okay, somebody's going to be open.
Right.
Like I said, it's going to be between them two. Then I watched the Commanders and Dolphins game. The Commanders, I'll probably say, I will say this. I will definitely, they might have some sleeper running backs. Besides Bill and Rashad White, in case one of them kind of get injury prone, they do like they're trying to build up a running game. So hopefully, like I said, on that end, they did kind of like they had some key players. However, that defense might be a problem.
Really?
That defense might. Watching them. Granted, it was Miami.
Right. It was Miami.
Granted, it was Miami, but I did see a lot of defensive stops. Sonny Styles. I seen most of the linemen running through, basically just playing defense.
Who is the quarterback in Miami?
Malik Willis, but he didn't play.
No.
Oh.
No, two
was in Atlanta.
Two gone. Yeah, two is in Atlanta.
So it sounds like she's checking.
I wanted to say Cam Ward, and I'm like, no, that's wrong. He played in Florida, but he's not in Florida, right?
So right now, it sounds like your wife making check marks on who she's starting. Like, okay, hold on, two in my.
Not yet. She got a couple of fucking magazines. So
I got a few more for her.
Like, hey, you know what I'm really disappointed about? And I think a lot of fucking stores have done this. Like, you used to be able to go to a store, and there was a section that you could go to. Like, you went to Kroger, Walmart, whatever. There was a section that was just magazines, right? Cosmo, all the jump balls, the gun magazines, all this shit. A lot of them have gotten rid of the magazine section, and it's just up at the front, right at the fucking counters, like on the end caps and shit.
I'm thinking you got, and I hate that you said it because I'm thinking about. I'm like, before you say that,
right.
You got me thinking about my damn Kroger's. I'm like, okay, where's this?
Yeah, go through. I guarantee you do not find a magazine section in there at all anymore.
No, but bump that Barnes and Noble, bro.
Just saying.
It's guaranteed at Barnes and Noble. I'm not going from grocery store to grocery store.
Well, no, yeah, if you go to Barnes and Noble, they're a bookstore.
Exactly.
Look, from where I'm sitting right now, it'll take me over an hour and a half. From where I'm sitting right now, it'll take me over an hour and a half to find a Barnes and Noble.
Go to Easton.
Say what?
Go to Easton.
I know. Again, an hour and a half away from me.
Sawmill, yeah.
No, because one of Sawmill doesn't exist anymore. It's gone.
Is it really?
The one next to the dealership?
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
That's Stips sound disappointed in that too. The last game I was watching, and this before the game and before it's going on, was the Chiefs and Rams.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, the Chiefs are heavily invested in a run game. That might be there. And then I didn't know DeMarco Murray is the running back coach. Just like I didn't know Deuce Staley's the offensive coordinator coach for the daggone Browns.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, Deuce.
I didn't know that shit.
But yeah, DeMarco Murray, he's like some type of coach with the actual running back. And I'm not gonna lie, Brashard Smith is somebody to look at.
Yeah.
That might be the 1-2 punch for you got Kenneth Walker, and then you might have Brashard Smith as that 1-2 punch. Looking at Ty Simpson play, I can see why they drafted him and why they made the opportunity. Because again, you don't know how long you got Stafford, and you know the way that y'all playing. You're not going to get Archie Manning. Your record,
right? Yeah, you're not.
Your record is not going to put you in that sweepstakes. And if you do try to put in that sweepstakes, whoever's number one is going to basically ask for the house, the car note, and the mortgage payment.
Oh no, they want the house. You can keep the mortgage payment. They just want it, but you're gonna have to give up the house, the wife, the kids, the car, and everything. Walk away with nothing.
Pretty much.
I can't take my spank bang movies. No, those stay too.
Yeah, pretty much. So you walk away with nothing, but that pick. So,
and you get Archie Manning.
They were smart to pick up Ty Simpson. I will say that they were smart because right now I still have Matthew Stafford. I can teach this kid.
Right, and Stafford does seem like an individual that will, like, not exactly like handhold, but will help bring the kid along.
But other than that, yeah, I can. That's what I base. Those are the, like I said, from the preseason games that I looked at. I'm trying to think of anything else, but yeah. So yeah, that does discuss about that. Now, as I did state, like, ladies and gentlemen, we each week we do try to give you a preview of the actual conference. So what we are doing, because we know the draft days are coming up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of speed up a little bit. So what I am going to discuss is the actual, we're going to do the AFC East and West and just look at some questions for that. So
our draft's next weekend or the week after?
Our draft is the last week of August.
So the week after
No. Our draft starts the last week of August. I want to say our draft is that Memorial Day weekend. We always do the draft Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
Because that's the week of when football will start that following week. So we'll give you more information on that. So let's definitely take a look at the AFC East. Like I said, the AFC East teams. I would probably say this is a deeper squad. I'll probably say fantasy player wise, they do have some deeper, some key players. You got Buffalo, Miami, the Patriots, and the Jets. We all know Josh Allen's probably going to be the top pick. You got James Cook, DJ Moore, Dalton Kincaid. A lot of people are talking about Devon Etienne. Like I'm not.
The worst part is, like, I like Etienne, but it's like he is a product of his situation. Being in Miami, they don't have the greatest air attack, so like they pride themselves on him running his ass off.
No, but that's the thing. That's what made him good was because of the air attack. Because you had
being able to spread the field out, right? But yeah, they have nothing in fucking Miami.
So to me, I guess that's why I'm kind of like, what makes everybody want to be on this Devon Etienne bandwagon? Because now he's going to struggle more because all your star players are gone. You don't have like you don't have any receivers that's a threat to spread it because Waddle's in Denver. Hill is on injury reserve. He barely has power in his knee.
Oh, again, like that tells you how bad the situation was in Miami. When he blew his knee out, he was smiling coming off on the cart.
Because he still had all his money was guaranteed. That's why he was happy.
Mhm.
He was happy because hey, this is guaranteed.
Right.
Now, I will say this: out of this division, I will look at the Patriots and the Jets. I'll probably say they have the most. I'll probably say they actually have one of the most deeper teams because
Right.
with the Patriots, you still have Drake May. You still have I don't know if I put him on. Yeah, I did. You got AJ Brown, and you also
Right.
have Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. But I will look more at Travion Henderson than Ramondre Stevenson. Quite as kept the
Right.
Jets actually has some heavy hitters, some potential heavy hitters.
Mhm.
Even with having Geno Smith as your quarterback, I think this will probably help Geno because again, you have better weapons. You have Omar Cooper, the rookie from Indiana. You have Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end from Oregon, and then you still have Brees Hall, and you still have Garrett Wilson.
Right.
So I'll probably say
Like, I'm not gonna say Gino gonna have a resurgence, but like because again, Gino is kind of like a James Winston, where like he gonna do some good things, but like if it goes bad, it goes bad.
yeah, we're gonna see a few Genos and Geno. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to have a few of those. Now the key fantasy matchups that we look at, we got New England and Buffalo. Again, Buffalo, and that's week 4. Week 13, Buffalo and New England. Week 16, you got the Patriots and Jets. Then you have Buffalo and New England again, week 17 for the championship series. So these type of games, I'll probably say the ones that I'm looking at. Hold on. Okay, make sure
That's my bad.
Yeah, so I'll probably say with these matchups, these are the key fantasy matches. Like I said, you got Buffalo and New England. I think that's going to be a more of a high scoring. That might be high scoring, maybe a defensive. I doubt that.
Oh no, when you get with New England and Buffalo, it's going to be a high scoring event. Even though like because you got Brable, who is he was a backer, right? He is a defensive minded individual to begin with, but the Patriots have a fucking dynamite fucking offense and can just fucking blow the top off of shit.
I'm gonna tell you the one that's gonna be exciting, and I think low key people are not gonna pay attention to. New England and the Jets.
That one I think is gonna end up being a good one.
I think that one is gonna be one of those high scoring games because again, both team has offensive weapons.
Right.
What I just realized I forgot to put in Romeo Dobbs because Dobbs from Green Bay is also with the Patriots. I forgot to put
Damn.
Yeah. So that, like I said, that basically explains that, puts the AFC East. And let's look at the AFC West. Say what's the AFC West? You got Denver, Kansas City, you got the Raiders, you got the Chargers. Mahomes, I'll probably say the biggest question mark that I'm looking at will probably be Mahomes because we don't know what we've seen Mahomes with weapons.
I'm gonna tell you right now, with Mahomes, like he got that razzle dazzle, but yeah, like, again, he hurt his knee. Like that's gonna take at least a step away.
Yeah.
From him. So like we'll actually get to see what Mahomes looks like as a legitimate, probably pocket passer. He'll probably still dip when he needs to, but I think Mahomes is going to end up being a pocket passer more than anything this year.
I think he's going to stay in the pocket a little bit more. What I would say is this: it'll be, and I say this, it's all about Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is the key to the Patriots. I mean, not the Patriots. Oh Lord, Not the Patriots. I would say Travis Kelce is the key to the Chiefs.
Right.
Because for some reason, when he is an actual weapon, when he's an actual target, you now have two choices. Either you got to clump that middle up to keep him, they keep him catching the ball, which leaves the ball either open for the long ball, or you spread it out to where, again, you either had to deal with Travis Kelce or that running game. And now that we have Kenneth Walker, that's a strong running game to just walk away from.
Right. I can't believe that fucking Seattle let Kenneth Walker fucking go.
Well,
cannot believe that.
I hate to say it. I mean, you kind of got a rookie that kind of changed that Jadarian, like I said, Jadarian Price.
Right. I understand you got them, but like why would you give up the one that like just got you to the promised land?
Because one costs less than the other.
That's a true statement. I mean, you're not wrong.
Like they say, because one costs less. Like, hold up.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I can get this rookie running back who's kind of less on wear and tear, and I still got Jackson Smith and Jigba on one end, and then I still got another wide receiver on the other that's going to spread the lane out. So yeah, I'll take the cheaper one.
Like, I am actually looking for big things from fucking Denver. With Bo Nix and Gentry going together, or no, Gentry's in
he's with the Raiders
in Vegas, isn't he?
Now I will say this. It is going to be interesting because Bo Nix now has a weapon in Jalen Waddle.
Right.
He actually has a playmaker. So Jalen Waddle being on there, that's definitely going to be some type of a opening. Another one would be the Chargers, because you now have you have two tight ends in Ronda Gaddison and David Njoku. Let's say they decide to do the two tight ends, and then on top of that, you still have Omari Hampton, and you also still have Ladd McConkey. McConkey's going to be in the slot position, so now that's going to pretty much open up more catches for him.
Right.
So that's definitely going to be interesting. Let's look at some of the fantasy matchups. We got Week 5, Bronco and the Chargers.
Okay.
Week 8 is the Chiefs and Broncos. Week 17, you got the Chiefs and Chargers. And Week 18 is the Chargers and Broncos. Those are the key matchups, so like I said, that we have for those teams, for that division. With any of these teams, I can definitely see it being high scoring. I don't really see defense being up. When it comes to these teams, I really don't see defense being any type of issue. It's whoever has the ball last.
Right.
Maybe them. Maybe with that. I had to look at them like, wait a minute, ain't no Raiders on here.
No, because the Raiders are the bottom feeder in this division. Just plain and simple. Like, what's in there? Like, the Raiders are the bottom feeder. But like, you again with the Raiders, it is a like, let's see if they can do it type of thing.
Yeah,
because they're not starting from scratch, but they are starting over again.
They're not rebuilding, but it's kind of like, hey, we already have some key pieces, so let's just say this is a remodel. We're not really tearing everything down. We're just we're going to fix instead of just tearing down the actual deck. What we're going to replace some pieces on the deck because we still got some nice parts. So yeah, I get that. But like I said, with me, I just look at with the Raiders. They are almost a complete team. I'll probably say they are a playmaking receiver away. So who knows? They might be going after that Ohio State wide receiver for next year.
Oh, fucking Smith! Like, you better fucking you better work hard because he going to end up going up high.
Well, I'm going to put it this way: you already know everybody pushing for Archie, so they already got a quarterback. So you can always make your way. Hey, look, if we got this, you know you got a chance to get Archie.
Look, I'm sorry. Arch got a name, and that's about it. Like, I do not see the hype behind the kid. Like, he got the Manning name. Yes, I'm down. Oh shit, I would love to see it happen, but I'm not. I'm not holding my breath.
I get it. But yeah, that's our breakdown on the AFC. That's on the AFC East and West. Like I said, next week we're probably going to jump into the. If we start jumping into the NFC, we're probably going to try to do 2 divisions on that, within 2 divisions on the following week, because we know draft season is coming up, and we want to make sure everybody knows, gets a good profile in every division. Lastly, is this. I actually watched NFL Fantasy Focus yesterday. This week, and they actually brought up the 10 fantasy players who they believe will define the actual NFL season. Let me see if I got the right one. So that's the right one. Yeah, here's the list. These are the top 10. So from right now, the top is the 10, the bottom is 1. They had Tyler Show for the Saints, Jadarian Price from the Seahawks, Caleb Williams, Matthew Stafford, Jaden Daniels, Justin Jefferson, Jeremiah Love, Malik Neighbors, Devon Achane, and at number 1, they had Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey is it's a wild card picking him up, because that boy is just so injury prone. But I mean, the ones they got on the list are dudes that are going to do shit anyway. Like, you got Matthew Stafford, Caleb Williams. Fuck that guy, he sucks. Jaden Daniels, I hope he does well. He needs to. Justin Jefferson, yeah. Well, I don't know. You got Murray and fucking McCarthy throwing on the ball. Justin Jefferson's probably screwed. Jeremiah Love, right, with the Cardinals, though, man. But he could become a workhorse this year. He might not make it through his first contract, but right, when league neighbors, hopefully, if he can stay healthy. And then we already talked about Achane with the Dolphins. Like, he's going to be relied upon a lot this year, but we'll see how it goes.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen Tyler Show, I kind of was like, Tyler Show, and I had to look at it. I'm like, okay. And I had to actually really look into that one. So I'm like, yeah. With Tyler Show, I'll probably say he did have an eye-opening second half season. The second half of the season, he was averaging 17.6 fantasy points. He ended up the season as a QB 12. Now, I'll probably say with the weapons he actually has, it can make a difference. You picked up ETN. You still have Alvin Kamara. You still have Olave. You picked up Jordan Tyson, and you also have Jawan Jennings. Jawan Johnson. He's been a pretty solid tight end for the Saints. You still have Olave. It depends on how Olave tries to react on it. Jordan Tyson, he is a fresh face. I can see him probably, making a difference. Now, again, I'll probably say the only thing that kind of concerns me with this is the injuries. A lot of these players, sometimes somewhere down the line, injuries are going to actually kick in, especially between Kamara and Olave. We see it seems like every year they get the bite of the injury bug.
Right.
And then we also have to see what Kellen Moore, what kind of playbook is he going to open up for him this year. We've seen how he was with the Eagles. He actually was there when Saquon was there, and he had the big year. So I'll probably say, with the type of running game that you have with Olave and ETN, that might be something. I'm sorry, Kamara and ETN. That might be something to look at. I'm just kind of like, on the list. But I can see why he can actually be a difference maker with that actual team. Again, we've already spoke about Jadarian Price. With Price, watching him on Hard Knocks, great hands for a running back.
Right.
I can definitely see them using him more than just running the ball, especially when they get the field open to where he can just do those short yard passes and take off. I can definitely see him being an impactful player. Like I said, if take two, if Seattle can make the defense spread the field. Like I said, we understand we got Jack Smith and Jigba and all that. But like I said, if you can spread that field out to where you're basically giving Jadarian Price the ball, he's going to have a field day. I can definitely see him being having an impact player. Caleb Williams
sucks.
Cover boy. But no, I'll probably say this. And this is what I meant to bring up because they actually said it that the coach is saying that they're wanting to run the scoreboard. He's pretty much saying they're going to be a high scoring team. Now I'm not gonna lie, seeing how they played against the Bengals today, I can see why he believes that. I mean that defense was everywhere. So if they're able to turn the ball over, keep the ball in short yard distance, yeah, I can definitely see what he means to where, oh yeah, we can run on the scoreboard. We can easily put 30 points up. But if they're doing that, like I said, I'm about to say, how is that going to be when you lost DJ Moore? Because we see DJ Moore be a big factor. Granted, you now have, you still got Roma Dunze, you still got Luther Burden, you also still got Colston Loveland, who as a tight end was pretty much, he was a moneymaker. Like I said, everybody that's on here, you got DeAndre Swift, Calvin Nungai, all these players are at least top 20 fantasy players. I can see them running the actual board up. But yeah, like I said, looking at it, USA Today has him as a QB 10, ESPN has a QB 13, Matthew Berry has him as a QB 7. But we'll see how he can do with that. Now, good old Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford is Matthew Stafford. But
we've seen him with weapons, we've seen him without weapons.
Right, and he does pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Right, I want to say Matthew Stafford reminds me of Phillip Rivers.
With or without the kids?
Well, without. I mean, they both got I know Rivers has got 14. Stafford's got 4. But
he's got 10%.
Oh, he does. Rivers is working on his own TLC special.
Rivers is Rivers is a grandfather.
Right, grandfather at this point. Which is insane. But with fucking Stafford, he again, I don't want to call him a game manager because Stafford can win games for you. Just flat out just win games. But I don't want to say he's inconsistent because he's not. Stafford does put up right around the same numbers all the time. And win games for you.
Sorry.
But yeah, I'm not. Who's Stafford with? Stafford's with fucking with the Rams, right? And he's got decent. He has really good weapons around him that he can throw the ball to,
and he has a defense. Because remember, you just picked up Myles Garrett, and right now you waiting on Big Daddy Donald to make his decision.
Yeah, I'm about Donaldson with. Ooh, you got him. You got Garrett. All right, I might come out of retirement.
Let me work out. Let me work out real quick. Let you see.
Yeah, let me work out a couple times. Let me see how I feel.
And they talking about.
Oh my god,
dude. They already
Could
said.
you imagine?
It's funny because they already said it like, dude, he ain't missed a step yet.
Right.
That's the scary thing. Next, we got Jaden Daniels. He said, "Keep your name out." He said, "Keep your name out keep my name out your mouth until you actually do it right by me. Keep my name out your mouth." That's my boy. I'm not going to take anything away from him. He is still running the Commanders. I definitely like how they picked up. I'm gonna say I like it, but I do like to where you've given McLaurin another weapon. You've given him a weapon to throw to. And from what I seen, from what they was talking about that Miami practice, dude, they said they had them boys on skates. Between McLaurin and Diggs, they said they was wearing out them wide receivers, them cornerbacks, defensive backs. So that's a scary thought. And then on top of that, you still had the tight end that you picked up from Tennessee. And you also have Rashad White, where once this field is open, you can actually pick your poison. So I would say that, I would definitely feel as though if he has a great year, if no injury bugs hit him, he might have one of those that first year he had before, maybe even better.
Right. But again, it's that injury bug. Like, you gotta hope. And I mean, it's every player going in, but there are specific ones where it's just like, don't get hurt.
Yeah. It's like, we don't want that. Now, I'm not saying with Justin Jefferson, he can really be a difference maker if he's the go-to guy. Now, we've seen how Kyler Murray can be when you have a dependable wide receiver. We've seen how he was with Hopkins. We've seen how he was with Hollywood Brown. We've seen him actually be good with receivers. Now, It did shock me because, now you have Marvin Harrison Jr., Maserati Marv, and you struggled. I don't know if it was more to where you just didn't feel the team or something like that. You have a
Call of Duty came out.
But you have
and again, you also got to remember with the Vikings, like, they did take a gamble getting Murray because, like, GTA 6 is coming out in October, so
you ain't look. I can't say nothing about it, but
I'm just saying, there's going to be at least 3 or 4 weeks where Kyler has a mystery goddamn injury, and he's just not out there. Because he at home playing GTA 6.
If they smart, they might put a contract in like you cannot play games during the football season.
Right.
They might have that contract. Now, not taking away from Murray, but I do feel as though he does have a better understanding with the field. And with McDonald being the coach, he's always been, for some reason, he's been that QB whisperer. I mean, we see what he did.
Right.
We see what he did to Sam Bradford. Not Sam Bradford. We see what we did to Sam Darnold. Believe it or not, I'm not going to say for the first few games. I mean, you see what he had when he had Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was still doing his thing. He actually showed up. And I'm trying to think of the kid's name. It's you know him. He's from Michigan. What's his name? The sign
stealer. The sign stealer, fucking bitch ass, fucking McCarthy. Yeah, screw that guy.
That is JJ McCarthy.
I'm just saying, like, they have seen now.
Was like the quarterback for Michigan and just get you all riled up.
But no, because Minnesota sees now, like, no, he's not near as good as what he showed on tape because that tape was manufactured.
True. But also these
just saying.
But also that's what the combine is for.
Right, but again, he can still put up good numbers in that. That's fine. He can do that. But again, when you know what's happening, it's a lot easier to look good. It's a little more difficult when you don't know what's happening.
Well, that's when you try to read a defense.
Yeah, he didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
He got told what the defense was going to do. He didn't have to read what the defense is doing.
True. But
He got
like I
told
said,
what they were going to do.
but okay, but now we're going to give Justin Jefferson a quarterback to where we've seen how he is with good receivers, and now you're giving him one of the best receivers in the league.
Right.
So I definitely see it. If he has you now have Kyler Murray, was one of the best, was one of the top 5 receivers. Oh, this kid can make a huge difference.
Could. But again, as long as he keeps his hands away from the fucking controller and not playing fucking video games, he might be doing good.
Next, we got Jeremiah Love. Now, again, with Jeremiah Love, I will say this. Him being at number 4, I'm not going to say it's a stretch or anything like that, but I can see kind of this is a complete offensive team. The quarterback's in question, but you have the weapons around it. So if you have a quarterback that can actually spread the field open to where you're getting Marvin Harrison touches, you're getting Williams some touches, you're getting Trey McBride some touches. So with those guys out there, again, that's what happens when you spread the field. It's a better chance to run. Now, watching this kid play, watching some of the plays he did last night when he played against the Raiders, I can see why he can be a difference maker. He does remind you a little bit of Adrian Peterson when he runs the ball. He has that. It's like he got that rough and tumble power. He has a little bit of that agility, and he can catch the ball. So if they're able to spread the field out to where they're using Marvin Harrison, if they're using Trey McBride, and it's causing them to actually spread the field open, yeah, he's going to have a few 100-yard games. I'll probably say definitely 100-yard games, maybe 50 yards receiving between them. He's going to have those type of games. Number 2, they got Devon Achane. Again, we've made this discussion. I think Devon Achane he's a good running back. Is he a running back that you can actually say, okay, by himself we can do stuff with? No. I think he's one of those running backs that if I have the field, like I said, if I have a receiver on one end, a receiver on the other end, and they're the top receivers, I'm going to benefit from it. And I don't see that with this Dolphins team. I feel as though he's going to struggle.
He might, because teams are going to end up focusing on him. Like, they are going to stack the box against Etienne.
Yeah.
And just the Dolphins in general, like, they are going to stack the box and just send everybody, and try to beat us. It's going to be most teams against the Dolphins this year.
Yeah. And last year they got Christian McCaffrey.
Injury bug. Plain and simple. Like, you just got to pray to God he stays healthy.
I'm not going to call it an injury bug. But I believe like I said, and I told people, I said last year, I think that one year I said, don't get him because he was double cursed. Because when you're on the cover of Madden and you are the number 1 overall fantasy pick, that is a double curse.
Right.
It can only be one or the other. Either you're on the cover of Madden or you're the top player.
Right.
But to me, in order for him to be number 1, I'm not gonna say he's not he would define the season. He probably could, depending on the quarterback. Granted, that Brock, I understand they got Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's done an amazing job, but I would probably say with Brock being there, can he spread the field open? Granted, you got Mike, you pick up Mike Evans, you bring back Debo, you're still trying to, you can still in question. Pearsall's hurt, so he's done for the season. You still got Kittles. So, I mean, you still have good pieces that can help. But I'm just kind of figuring out, okay, how do we actually, how do we put him into the piece?
With the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey legitimately is the 49ers. Like, what was it in the playoff game? Right, both our quarterbacks went down. They just stuck him at quarterback, and then they put in a dude with a dead fucking arm
Right.
to fucking just
And
hand the ball off to him.
So my thing is that, like I said, we've seen what McCaffrey can do. Yeah, he's a hell of a weapon, but what is he going to do for fantasy? I guess I don't see him. I see where everybody's saying he's okay. He's he is a great weapon, but I just feel with this team, it questions me because it goes down to injuries. It goes down to the players.
That's the biggest thing is the injury thing. Because when McCaffrey is on the field, like he gives you points. Like as a fantasy guy, Christian McCaffrey gives you points.
He does,
if he's on the field. If he's on the field.
Right. He does give you points, but how many points? There might be one game he is never consistent.
No, but you do end up McCaffrey won't give you less than 10. Ever. Like I don't think he's ever scored less than 10 points in the fantasy game.
I'll give you that. Okay, yeah, the best he'll probably give you is 10. I'll give you that.
Right, like if you know going to get whatever you're doing, if all you need is like 10 points, like you're going to get those 10 points.
I'll give you that.
So
now that was their list. This one is mine.
Let me see yours. Yours is crap. I can't even see it. Hold on. Cam Ward, maybe. Kenneth Walker, yes. Again, why did Seattle let him go? I have no earthly idea. Gentry, yeah, with the Raiders. Like the one I'm upset that you do not have on here is my boy Scatterboo. What the hell, guy? Like you can't put that boy out. How you just gonna leave him out there?
The reason I leave Scatterboo out is because I feel as though with Scatterboo, I don't see him being a difference maker.
Yes.
He's a key player in that. I don't see him being a difference maker in the team. But
you got the Bash brothers back together, and Malik Neighbors is fucking healthy again.
Right. I do see him being a missing piece, but I don't feel as though he would actually define your season.
I think that Scatterboo going to do some things this year. But again, he was doing them fucking last year. He just got hurt and has to come back.
He is the ground and pound. I'm not going to lie. He is a ground and pound. He is.
But the way
he is he is the running back version of Gronk. He is a party boy.
Oh yes.
he is the.
Well, you got the fucking Bash brothers back together again with Scatterboo and Dart, and they got Neighbors to throw the fucking ball to. A decent tight end. He's not great, but he got hands. He can catch them little post routes or them little corner routes. That's fine. Yeah. But I'm mad you ain't got Scatterboo on there. That hurts my feelings. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna be mad when I pick first, and it's gonna be Scatterboo.
You can have Scatterboo first. All you want. Yeah, like I said on this list, I do believe Cam Ward will be he can define the season. One, he actually does have. He has more than one target to throw to now. You have we have Calvin Ridley, and you also have Tate.
Cardinal Tate.
Yeah, Cardinal Tate. Only thing, like I said, hopefully with the running game, with you now having, like I said, the running back from Dallas, I can't remember his name, but he was a decent running back. It's going to open up
Pollard.
Yeah, Scott Pollard.
Is it Pollard? Right.
Yeah, you got Pollard. Like I said, Genty could definitely, because at the end of the with Genty, we've seen him starting to produce at the end of the season.
Right.
So I think now that you actually have some type of a team to where the running back is there, he's not the only running back. They pick up Mike Washington, so you have a healthier Ashton Genty who's not constantly being, he's not getting the wear and tear.
Right.
Drake
not get as much of it. Like again, Genty has okey doke with him, but like he's gonna go north and south.
Yeah. Next
right? Genty is getting the hell out of my way. I'm running through that wall.
Yeah. Next we got Drake May. I think Drake May I think he's gonna really improve because you have AJ Brown. because now you have an actual play. You actually have a playmaker. Like I said, we've already said about Jaden Daniels. I definitely feel Marvin Harrison should have been on this. Should be a different define, because we know if Marvin is when he is actually in the game, he's a problem. We saw that with Dude.
Yes.
It killed me with Dallas when they played Dallas. He made a move that made Dude just dropped him on his ass. He took 2 steps and blocked. I'm like, okay. We already agree with Justin Jefferson. Jalen Hurts, yes. I think if we get the Jalen Hurts,
I think he needs to have a year.
Yeah, I would probably say
it's not so much that. Yeah, it's not so much that he's going to have a good year. He needs to have a good year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These are players who, if they do it, they can define the season. If Jalen Hurts has a great year, if Jalen Hurts has a great year, I'm telling you, if you have him as a quarterback and he has a great year, we've seen how he can improve your actual team.
Yes.
Again, with Caleb Williams, I put him as number 2 because again, the cover boy.
That boy can eat shit.
Like I said, everybody in your division, everybody in your draft class has either been to the Super Bowl or a championship game. Now you done already said there, you done already called yourself the Iceman. Yeah, you done got that mama mentality because when the game was on the line, you would say you handled that business. So now it's time to step up. It's one of those things. Okay, if you have a great year, yeah, I can.
Wait a second. That motherfucker said he had mamba mentality.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Yeah. No, what? To get bit by one? Yeah, that dude sucks.
He didn't suck. Look, he didn't suck that. He didn't suck when he was winning them games. When it came to certain plays being made, and he was making them plays.
Shut the hell up.
Don't get mad because I'm right.
No, Caleb Williams sucks. I'm not wrong about that part.
Gosh. Just like how you said Carson Beck sucks. You called him saying everybody sucks that you don't. That's not from OSU. I get it.
Well, no, just I don't like Caleb Williams got a fucking Heisman for doing nothing at fucking USC. Like he was crap. Fuck that guy. And then he went to the NFL and he's still fucking crap. But they're going to figure out fucking JJ McCarthy and get him the fuck out of there. And then Caleb Williams will follow fucking suit. But the worst part is, the Bears got rid of Justin Fields, brought in Caleb Williams, and got him all kinds of fucking weapons, and he could do nothing with it. Yeah. I understand you were a fucking rookie, but you couldn't do anything with. They gave you.
That was coaching.
I understand. Yes, no. The Chicago fucking coaching team was fucking garbage. I understand that. Like their whole time management bullshit. Yep, they suck. Yeah, but again, even as a player, boo that shit.
But
go fucking.
Here's what you got to realize: that as much as you want to say, okay, he sucks and stuff like that, look at the games he won and look how they won them.
Look, I'm just saying.
You say.
I'm just saying, like, if the coaching sucks that bad,
but
if the coaching sucks that bad, you go fucking steamy Willie Beeman and fucking just your playbook. This is what we gonna do, right? Like, go that route.
You just call him Steve. You just compare him to Willie Beeman. You just compare him to Willie Beeman. Stephen Willie.
I know.
Beeman.
No, I told him to actually do that. But the way the coaching
having invincible juice. I've never heard Caleb Williams talk about how I just got like this invincible juice.
No, I'm saying he needed to do that. Like just as the quarterback and the captain of that team, he should have taken. Like if he knew the coaches were fucking up, he should have just full on like fuck your playbook. I'm doing what I want, and got them the fucking W. But they didn't.
Yeah, because for the simple fact that if he did that, then we got this big controversy to where he's not a quarterback coach. No, they did the right things. Now he has a coach. Now he's got a coach to where, hey, look, we was in your division. I seen how you played. And on top of that,
I'm just saying.
On top of that, like I said, it was
fucking goddamn shark fin and shit.
But anyway, and the number one we got is my number one. I feel we're defining is Saquon Barkley. If you get Saquon Barkley from the Super Bowl championship season, dude, that is killer.
But again, Saquon had the fucking Madden curse fucking last year. You should be fine this year.
It wasn't, like I said, it really wasn't a Madden curse because he didn't really get injured. It was more.
He didn't get injured, but he didn't have the gear that he normally has.
Right, but the Madden curse is basically whoever's on the cover gets injured.
It's not that it's either injured or a horrible fucking season. That's normally what fucking happens.
No, you being injured is a horrible season, ain't it?
Right, but no, again, it's just it's not the season that essentially got you the cover. Like you didn't have that again.
Right.
Saquon needs to, but again, it's that thing. He's not on the cover this year. It's fucking crap boy from fucking Chicago.
You and your feelings. I guarantee you that's probably the first person you pick up when you have if he was available.
Oh God, no. If he's available and if he's available in any of our leagues, he will be my last pick, and he will sit on my bench the entire season.
So if he's putting in 40 points,
I do not care. It will be on my bench. It won't get scored against me. How about that? I did that shit with Tom Brady one year.
Yeah.
I drafted Tom Brady and left him on my bench the entire goddamn season.
And that is what
because I didn't want to play against him.
That is what got you.
There were games where Brady outscored my dudes. I did not care. He was on my bench. I didn't have to play against him.
Like I said, and that is why he was on your board, right? That's why you are the poster child for that one right there.
I'm just saying. I am a petty, spiteful individual. I will do shit like that. And we got the drafts coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm getting my shit straight.
So speaking of draft, we are going to be at I am trying to do it at B-Dubs.
Okay.
It'll probably be the one that's near me, unfortunately, because I don't know if the one that we usually go to is going to be open. I don't even think that one's still open because they've been moving them left and right.
Right.
But then I think we got everything covered. Again, like I said, next week we are going to be talking about. We will be talking about definitely we're going to start talking about the NFC, the AFC. So we'll probably talk about the AFC. I'm sorry, the NFC North and South. We'll probably bring both of those up. And then we're also going to talk about
that. Yeah, I know what that is. I talked about it once.
We talked about it once. Yeah, we talked about what I'm going to do is bring up the top 10 stacked teams, the teams that you would if you are into stacking teams. These are the teams that you would look at grabbing from the top. And
okay, I'm with you. Oh God, like you could do that, but there's at least 2 weeks during the season that your team is going to be shit. Like you're probably taking an L.
And that's why we're going to talk about that next week and not now.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Again, it's because again, I did it. I've done it a couple of times, and
we do know. We know your first words was throw it to Thomas.
Throw it to Thomas. I don't care. Throw it to one of them.
When your kids, look, they see football, the first words come out their mouth was throw it to Thomas. They don't even know what that means. They just heard Daddy saying it all the daggone time.
Look, whatever. By the time we started playing fucking fantasy football, like the youngest one was in high school. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Exactly.
No, I do know. What was it? I know when I think it was the Fickle year of Ohio State when he was the head coach for the 1 year in between Tressel and Urban. When we lost, I think we lost to fucking Michigan that year, and I had my head down, distraught. Amelia was itty bitty then. She walked up. It's okay, Dad. It's just a game. Shut the hell up. Get away from me.
No, what is
I
it?
think she was like
No, what she can't
5'6", something like that.
You.
Oh,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our show for today. Again, like I said, if you do like it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Again, if you didn't see to get the show live, definitely check us out on Spotify, iHeart, and Apple. Download the actual content. They do have commercials, but hey, we gotta live. We gotta live. I'm tired of eating ramen. I'm tired of eating ramen and stealing food from Wendy's. But
you'll say that word around this house.
Well, yeah, again, check us out next time, same times, every Saturday, 6:30, hopefully
Ish.
6:30 ish.
6:30 ish.
Hopefully we'll be able to start doing 2 shows a week. Hopefully around Wednesdays and Saturdays. I mean, Wednesdays and Saturdays, depending on how life treats us.
I could probably do the Wednesday. I could probably do the Wednesday one. I might be at the bowling alley.
Yeah,
so like I can come on audio only, but
yeah, I don't need dad running my leg. I don't need dad getting mad tomorrow. It's your turn to bowl. No, I don't get no. I ain't had that. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. We out and about. Peace.
Bye.